Alright, since the day's still pretty fresh, we've decided to come up a trail. It's been years since I've been up here, so I don't know what we're going to find, but we're going to hike up here. It's a little steep for me, but I'm doing alright. Really? Alright, that was proper steep. And then this rutted out trail would take us back down to where we were. So we can go one of these two ways to get back to where we should have been. Alright, here we go. I have been up here, it's just been a really long time. Ugh. Oh, it's deep. Not as sure-footed as I once was. Oh boy. Oh boy, howdy. So that's where we just come up from. And look at that steep son of a gun. So if we were to keep going up this way, we would be reaching what we believed was an air shaft for the mine down below. The mine we were just at was down there. But look at that steep. That must have been a skidder trail. That would not be a trail or a road for horses and wagons. So my brother wants to go down that road a little ways.
What's that?
And I have got so many burrs or whatever the heck they are in my socks and shoes. I'm miserable, but we'll deal with that later. That is one steep road there. Pretty rutted out because motorcycles and vehicles tried to go up and down this, like this here. It's pretty rutted out. We can go up here a little ways. Maybe far enough to see where the suspected air shaft for the big mine was at. Oh man, there's just roads everywhere. There is another road right here.
Is there? Where?
I'm standing on the one going to the air shaft, and there's one right here. I can't believe how many roads they lay.
Identical to what we were just on.
Yeah, exactly. Well, let's go a little farther. This is steep. Without a doubt. Looks like another cow path there. Okay, I was up here in 2010. And I don't have any good quality videos to share of that, having been past the mine. But I do now. Look at that stump there. Very, very old stump that's been cut. Sun's up, of course. Old dead tree. We're pretty high. Obviously nobody comes up here anymore. Looks like we got a little bit of a blockage up here. Yeah, I'm not sure where my brother's at. I think he followed that other road back towards the mine just because he wanted to see where it goes. And I want to get up here to where the suspected air shaft is at. I must have 10 million twigs and whatever in my head, my hair, the duck under so much stuff. But I have made it to the suspected air shaft. Oh. See the side of the mountain over there? The mine shaft should be down over there. I haven't heard from my brother. I'm going to send him a text. Because we're probably far enough away from each other we can't hear each other. This is the suspected air shaft. And this is it here. The suspected air shaft. Of course it's caved in. It's always been, but that's what we suspect, that down there was ventilation for the mine, because the mine went way far back in the mountains. But that's only a guess on our part. We don't really know. Okay, back down here, I got my brother a text, and I haven't answered it yet. Oh, he just answered it, or somebody did. Let's see what he said. Okay, he answered me back, but I cannot hear him clumping around anymore. But he says he's on his way up here because he wants to see this. So that's the way I come up. He ought to be traipsing up there sometime, and this is the air shaft. So this road will continue on a little ways, and then it will continue on that way, which was in really bad shape, so I never went on that. But there was a road that would lead us back over to the top, and that's where that really steep trail, that steep skidder trail, went up over there. And then from there it gets super steep, and I didn't go on much farther after that. So I'm going to see if he's into it, coming up here, going on all the way up there to the farthest point that I have been. Oh, feel pretty good. My feet are all itching and my legs are all scratched up. All right, continuing on up this road here. This looks like the same part of the what is believed to be the air shaft. I see quartz everywhere. So maybe it was just the diggings. Yeah, it could have just been the diggings here. I don't know. All right, there's a nice doodle bug.
I tried to get them last time we were out hiking, but not less.
Yeah, I remember you'd get them in the palm of your hand, and they would sit there and try to
get down
try to dig.
There,
yeah,
but I couldn't get them. The only thing is that path might be because of the tree down.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it is.
Well, that will take us to the top, and then there's a big flat area up there. And then the road gets ridiculously steep. Now, so here we got a road here that I didn't follow.
I thought you did follow.
No, I didn't go up there, and I didn't take this one either.
I thought you said it goes around to...
Well, I think it's gonna obviously go over there to what is gonna be private property over there. So yeah, I never followed these. Okay, let's go this way. I haven't been a whole lot farther than just up here ever. I'd really like to get up to as far as I ever went. Yeah. Yeah, I want to get up to the farthest I've ever been up here.
You said you've been up top, right?
I've been up on this area here. Big piece of quartz there. Oh, we're almost to where it'll level out. You can see that people have driven up here in vehicles before.
You know, 30 years ago, people were all over this riding motorcycles.
Oh, yeah.
They just never did.
I don't ever remember getting all the way up here on any motorcycle. A widowmaker tree there. See, this is where it levels out. Where they might have had a structure or two. Now here's your really steep road. Yeah, there's tree stumps everywhere, so they logged up in here. Okay, you've reached about as far as I'm gonna go. So it's getting terribly steep. Terribly, terribly steep. Yeah. Well, basically this is as far as up as I've been. Yeah, that's about it for me. There's a little crossroads, it looks like, right there. I think that's as far as I got. It's just too steep for me. I just can't go any farther. And it'll go a long, long ways to the top of the mountain. All right, my brother disappeared up there somewhere. So this is as far as I've been. I made it up in 10. I made it to right there. And I decided I wasn't going to go any farther. Look at that old dead tree up there. Just waiting to come down. Well, imagine my brother will go a little bit farther. So I'm going to go down here where that natural little bench was sitting. A tree across the trail. And sit down and take a little break. I had no idea we'd be coming up this far today. And it was my idea. He kept asking me, "You sure you want to do that?" I said, yeah. And I did, and I'm glad I did. So that's as far as I've ever made it up this mountain. So my brother looks like he took a road off to the right for a while. Then he come back, and I told him I'd be sitting down here waiting because I can't go no farther. So I think he's going to try to go up a little ways and see what he can see. I see a pretty good trench right here. Look at that, that's pretty deep. So I'm going to put my hind end down here for a little bit, drink some water, and take a little break before we head back down. Now I hear him coming back. This old dead log doesn't seem to be too sturdy, but it's good enough for me to take a little break here. Alright, we just come down from up there, and we're heading back down to the car. It's been a good hike. Alright, heading back down to the cars. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.